This is a big number we want you to see. 4.3 million. That's how many people quit their jobs in August. And tomorrow we're expecting new unemployment numbers. This all comes at a time where we report on industry after industry having a shortage of workers. And that shortage affects us all in many ways. Channel 2's Michael Seiden is live in Cobb County tonight. And Michael, businesses can't keep up and the new numbers are showing just that.
Hey, Wendy, this is a nationwide problem, including right here in Cobb County. In fact, we're out front of Capozzi's New York Pizza. In fact, this is one of my favorites growing up as a kid, but you can see they have new hours. They're actually now closed on Mondays, and the reason is right here. It's a shortage of staffing. They're trying to hire people, but the workforce is just not out there, and this is a problem that's playing out all across Metro Atlanta.
We've been very blessed and lucky.
At Capozzi's New York Pizza on Roswell Road in East Cobb.
I've been in this location for 25 years.
Owner Bud Capozzi and his team are all about customer service, providing a neighborhood atmosphere that's known for serving up award-winning pies.
It's nice to have people in the store and socialize, and that's the whole thing that I liked about it.
But these days, it's all about takeout, and that's not by choice.
Can't dine in anymore, and why is that?
Well, it's just we don't have any staff. It seems like every business in America is just looking for employees.
On Tuesday, the Labor Department reported that nearly 4.3 million workers voluntarily quit their jobs in August. It's by far the most in the 2 decades the government has been keeping track. Restaurant and hotel industry saw the highest number of people quit.
It was something that was kind of under the radar before the pandemic.
Channel 2 consumer advisor Clark Howard explained some of the factors that are making it difficult for some industries to find employees.
We have a lot of people who have not returned to the labor force because of effects of COVID. We have a lot of women who have childcare issues. A lot of people reassess their lives and decided they didn't want to work for somebody else. They wanted to go work for themselves.
Danielle Durkink made that choice in 2020 after working in the hotel industry for more than 2 decades. But it all came to a halt as soon as the pandemic hit. She eventually lost her job, but started her own consulting firm. She's now working as a global sales training director.
So there just aren't people anymore that maybe did that role before that are doing it now. They ventured off into different industries, as did I.
And Channel 2's Michael Seiden back with us live. Michael, tonight you have some new numbers that show the latest impact to the hotel industry right here in Georgia.
Yeah, right here in Georgia and also across the country. Wendy, I reached out to Hotel Effectiveness. Take a look at this. Overall, we know nearly 6 million jobs have been lost, were lost in 2020. Over 2.4 million jobs were recovered between January and July of this year. But then nearly another 100,000 jobs lost again since the end of the peak travel season. And again, back out here, you see this is a common scene among a lot of restaurants. So there are lots of jobs out there, but it's about filling those roles. Of course, we have all that information on our website, WSB-TV.com. Wendy?
Staggering numbers still. Michael, thank you. And as Michael showed us, this is affecting so many businesses, which in turn affects you. And perhaps you've gone out to eat just to find out that the place was closed. It happens. A survey from the National Restaurant Association just last month found that 68% of restaurants say they've had to reduce their hours. 46% said they reduced the number of items that you can choose on the menu. 45% say they even closed on days they would normally be open. So we've seen that there is a worker shortage for several industries. So where are those workers going? We turned to numbers from the Department of Labor for some insight. The retail industry added 56,000 workers last month. That is the most of any industry. Next up was transportation and warehouse jobs. They added 47,000 workers. And then even food and drink places added 29,000 jobs last month, even with all of those people that left. However, that number can be a bit misleading for restaurants. While it shows growth, this graph shows that industry still needs more than 1.5 million more workers just to get back to pre-pandemic numbers. And we'll leave you with this final fun fact that we found interesting. The industry that lost the most workers last month actually involved local schools. At least 144,000 workers, meaning teachers, janitors, and bus drivers, quit their jobs.